Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first step here on GDQ Hotfix. I'm your host, Keizaron. I'm joined, as always, by my lovely co-host, JHobz. Hobbs, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Having a good time. I think this is going to be fun. We've done Mega Man Zero before. I believe it was full improv when we did it before, right? We were just trying to figure things out as we went. We learned our lesson from that. We learned that these games are hard. So for Zero 2, we thought we'd go in with a little bit more knowledge. We both spent a few hours playing this one, and we're just going to see how far we can get, in as fast a time as we possibly can.
Yeah, and if you need a quick reminder on what the show is, whether you've just, forgotten or whether you're here for the first time, we here at the First Step want to show all of you at home that it's really, really easy to get into speedrunning. All you have to do is just play through the game fast. Sometimes you don't even have to play through it prior. And, what funner way to do it than have a friend alongside with you in a battle to the death that totally isn't serious at all, and there's absolutely no stakes other than we can make fun of each other. But it's an awesome way to get into speedrunning. It's also really low effort. You don't have to practice for multiple hours and look at all these frame perfect tricks and study the world record to play fast. You just have to play fast. And we have done some Mega Man games before. I like this. We have statistics available now.
You say nothing at stake, but Keys, you have won every single Mega Man we've done. And even if we open it up to Mega Man-esque games, Shovel Knight we've done 2 different times. You won for the King Knight campaign, and the completionist destroyed both of us. Gerard just killed both of us in Shovel of Hope. But I did beat you, at least. That's like my one potential comeback thing. So I got to win a Mega Man game at some point, and I think maybe I got a good shot on this one.
Yeah, there's I don't know what the name of the boss, the Phoenix boss was really, really hard for me. Hard for you too, but I just beat that boss before we went live on air. So that's potentially my biggest wall, other than not knowing anything beyond 3.5 levels. Hobbs, sounded like you completed like 4 levels. Sounded like you were also able to figure out the boss a little faster than me. I had to step away. But there you go. There's speedrunning tip from experts number 17. If you feel heated, sometimes just take a breather.
Yeah. Walk away for a minute and come back. Sometimes that helps.
But before we get this race started, which Hobbs did look, and it is just new games, so we're actually going to be frame perfect for once. Just want to remind everyone of a couple of announcements, such as SGDQ 2023. It's coming up. It's right around the corner, May 28th to June 4th. It is a month and like a day away. It's right there. It's going to be Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you're interested in attending, go to gamesandquick.com for information on how to do that. Registration is open until the 3rd. And while you're on the GDQ website, you can search a bunch of other stuff, such as the SGDQ schedule, such as the on-site events that we're going to have, such as all the hotfix shows, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I definitely recommend, if you're able to come out, definitely do.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Real quick note about this game, for those who may have just seen what was popping up on my screen or see the load save assist option there. We are playing this on the Mega Man Zero /ZX collection. And these games are notoriously difficult. And when they came out, you had like 3 lives or 2 lives or whatever to beat the stage, and that's all you got. We're not playing that way.
Absolutely not.
We're going to be using the checkpoints that are added in by the Zero collection. And I highly recommend that if you consider, playing this game, you do the same, because we would never have gotten anywhere nearly as far as we did without that option. I can't imagine.
And, on that topic, if you have the collection, or if you have a copy of the Game Boy Advance game, or I think it actually came out as a collection on the DS as well, feel free to pop it into whatever your console or PC setup is and race alongside us. We love when you all do that. You probably get an easy dub over us if you have any sort of experience. So, it's a good little ego boost too.
Yeah,
just a little bit of crowd participation.
All right.
Other than that, I'm good to go when you are.
I am too. Yeah, I'm good to go. So go ahead and give us a countdown.
All right, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. You told me that you could skip. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hooray. For some reason, we could skip that now.
Oh God, I got to change my controls.
Oh yeah, it messed all mine up too. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Okay, hold on. The worst part of the speedrun. Custom. This is this. I basically changed everything.
Yeah, me too.
Attack mode. This.
There okay. Everything's right.
Yeah. All right. So I'm actually going to be doing something a little weird, which is I'm going to be killing. I'm doing something different from how I normally play our races. Just I'm going to be trying to kill as much stuff as possible along the way, because I have found that I prefer using the saber a lot in this game, and if I want to use it to its greatest effectiveness, I really need to get it leveled up. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go like super far out of my way or anything, but I am gonna try to kill a whole lot of stuff. All right, I beat the first little mini boss.
Wow, good job, good job.
Thank you.
I am not there because I died to him.
I honestly thought I was gonna die.
You know, I kind of like your strategy after dying once, so I'm gonna try to steal it a little bit.
Oh, I got hit twice there. There we go. I took damage boosts for that. Now there are cyber elf things in this game that I'm not going to engage with too much, but I might, if I see that I have a couple specific ones, I might use them. Oh, thank you for health. But yeah, it may seem like, you know, oh, why stop and like kill things or, well, I died.
Hooray! It's not just me.
Why stop and kill things when obviously, like, you know, for a speedrun, it'd be way faster to just keep moving. If we think it's going to save us from deaths, more costly deaths later on in the run, then it actually is, you know, more helpful to spend that time now.
Oh, I have to fight the second mini boss again because I died.
Okay, we're just gonna not worry about those for now, I guess.
Yeah, also, we have both discovered that we both really like the saber, so it really isn't a surprise that we're going to be utilizing the saber, even if it's not the best weapon to use overall. It's the most
I feel like
fun.
it's got to be. It does so much more damage.
It's got to be up there.
It seems to do so much more damage than the Buster, so obviously the Buster gives you the safety of range, but...
I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Help!
Can I charge this up? Okay, I can charge it up at this level. I died because so I have to do a claw grip occasionally for this game with the way that I put the weapons. I couldn't get used to it with putting sub weapon on L1. I wish I could. So you're now ahead of me.
Hooray!
Because I'm re-entering this boss and I got to rewatch this cutscene.
When I entered this area, I was like, that looks like something's going to break out of that rock. And then I move forward barely. It's like, oh, look, I was right. No!
Did you fall in the pit? Because that's how I died.
No, I tanked too much damage.
Oh, okay. That's close. All right, boss is dead.
Nice.
This is already going literally probably 3 times better than I expected it to. I fully expected to die a whole lot within the first like couple levels and everything. Maybe it was just the first cutscene we could skip. Because I am not seeing a way to do it now. Yes, the way you're fighting him is how I ended up kind of fighting him casually when I beat him, but this time I thought I'd go more in with the saber, and I managed to make it work, but I did have the one death. Nice, good dodges.
He's almost dead. He's almost dead. How are you alive? Okay.
Nice.
I went in thinking that it was going to be one more blow.
Yeah, I think maybe the shield thing tanked it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the lightning warrior, apparently. Sure wish we could skip all the cutscenes, though. That'd be great.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm
just like a lot of Mega Man games, most if not all, I'm pretty sure. Besides like Battle Network style games, I guess. We're able to pick our stages in whatever order we want. There's probably some strategy to what is considered best and what isn't. I kind of want to do Phoenix last. I don't want to be there.
Yeah, I feel like I want to as well. Although I do think that Phoenix, the Phoenix boss, like I think one of the other enemies is weak to him, but I think I don't care. Weak to the firepower. But I have a feeling I'm gonna follow the same. I might follow a slightly different order than I did casually. Casually I did 4-2-1-3, I think. Or no, 4-2-3-1 is what I did casually.
I think that's what I did. That make Phoenix third for you as well?
It made Phoenix third, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that, even though I said I want to do last, just because that's what I remember.
I think I'm gonna do 1-4-2-3 maybe, or 1-4-3-2 or so. No, hold on. I think I should do 1-2-4-3 if I want to. Yeah, if I want to have the easiest time with Phoenix, but also still potentially have the weaknesses. The problem. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know if you ever figured out how to use the elemental stuff or not, Keys. Did you? Okay. So I don't particularly want to say.
That's
but
fair.
No, I will. What I found was that they seem to only affect your charged up attack, and maybe even only with the saber, but I didn't really test much with the others. But the problem is, they don't affect your normal charged up saber attack. It has to be a leveled up saber. To a specific point. I think it was like level 3 or 4. It's pretty high up there.
I hate it here.
Yeah, so I already like... I told him I wanted instructions. Whoops. So I basically have to... Wait, no. What? There we go. I basically have to like farm the saber as much as I want, or as much as I can. All right, I'm going to see which cyber elves I have to start with, just out of curiosity. Did you ever find any E-tanks? Because I never did, or sub-tanks.
No.
Yeah, I never did. They're in the game, because I read the manual, and it has like, it says something about them. And by read the manual, I mean I read the Zero Collection version of the manual.
Yeah. See, I want to use the shield boomerang more because I feel like it's actually like a really wise decision, but I could never figure out how to make it work properly. I know like charge shot turns the shield into a boomerang, but like it always felt slow.
Yeah, I couldn't get the boomerang to be helpful. Okay, I don't think this is gonna.
Okay, I guess I
matter.
saved.
There we go. I put on a couple cyber elves, but I don't think either of them are really going to matter. We had to go talk to Seal anyway, so I figured I might as well check while I'm there. If you want to know how to do it, you ask her about cyber elves and then ask her about them again, and you'll be able to download.
Oh, you have to do it
elf.
a second time?
Yeah.
That's so lame. Download elf. Okay. Maybe we'll stun enemies. Enemies will drop an item. Sure.
All right.
There
So
we
yeah,
go.
I'm going to do 2-4. Yeah. We're going to do 2-4-1-3. Because I think that the fourth boss might be weak to the second boss's thing, but I don't think I'm going to build it up enough anyways. So I might do 2-1-4-3. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what the names of the stages are, folks. Sorry, I'm just going to use the number that they're presented in.
I'm doing 2.
Okay, that's where I'm as well. So
Okay.
we still get to have an accurate representation for now of where we are with the
I might
race.
just follow you at this point in time. Just so we have that. Well,
Come on.
I wish good luck. Perfect.
Wait, I don't need this stuff. What am I doing? I'm not planning on ever feeding any cyber elves. Oh, that's right. This Ice.
God, I hate the ice.
Yeah, the ice took a long time to get used to. It was very weird. And even then, it's still not used to it. Okay, my Z-Saber has leveled up once. Or I think that was the second time.
Maybe I shouldn't
Here's the first one.
hug spikes
No!
like that.
Oh, I am almost dead. Oh, it wasn't health.
Ow! I keep dying to spikes. I'm jumping into water and damage boosting because I'm having a time.
Oh, health, health. Yes. Okay, and checkpoint. Good. Good. All right. Onto this part of... I'm probably going to... yeah, I was going to say, I'm probably going to die because I didn't come in at full health, but that's fine. That's fine. Now we'll come in at full health.
No, I'm frozen. Help.
Okay, the problem with these is that I have a much harder time hitting them with the saber until I get the leveled up saber. Okay, good. It's dead. It's dead. Because I still want to, give them the level, or give the saber the experience. And because there's like one or two cyber elves I would like to potentially have, and I don't remember where they were. And I didn't write it down. So
Of course.
So I am gonna any that I see that are just real easy to get, I might go out of my way to get.
I died too much. This is horrible.
Oh boy. Oh, thank you for the health.
Heck.
Oh, stupid spikes. Okay. The one downside to the save assist is I'm guessing that that if you died normally and respawned, you would probably get you'd probably keep the experience for your saber that you had built up. That is my guess based on how these games kind of normally go with that kind of thing, Mm-hmm. Normally your weapon ammo doesn't come back and stuff like that.
Yay, health.
Okay. Just ignore you, I guess. Oh, I almost just got myself killed. All right. We don't need
Yeah,
that.
my saber has double slash now.
Okay, I'm on to the boss.
Good luck.
It's Bear Tick.
It is, actually.
Oh, I think this was one of the few that I actually... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh boy.
Give me health, please.
I don't think I'm going to make it on this attempt.
No! That's my fault. I'm bad at the ice, so I actually damage boost through a lot of the spikes, but I had no health.
Died. It's okay. I'm probably going to die to this boss for a bit. Like I said, this was the second or third one I did normally, so trying to do this one first is going to be a bit tricky. Especially because I'm trying to use the saber on him a lot more. Whereas last time I'm pretty sure I used the buster on him a ton.
Yeah, just hit that checkpoint so I don't feel bad about whiffing that jump.
Yeah, I need to still use the buster on him some here, because otherwise it's
where's
gonna
my
take
movement?
too long. Oh, I had to get hit there, didn't I? No. Oh, no.
Oh, come on. I'm so bad at the ice.
No. Yep. I should have been shooting that with the buster, I think. Okay. I'm close, though. I'm close. I think I might be able to get him this time.
I'm so bad at this jump. I'm just going to damage boost.
What I always had to do with those was just like start a dash from far away and do a full dash in order to make sure I cleared them.
Or...
No. Oh, no. I'm taking too much damage. All right, let's use a little bit of buster here if I have to. Use some buster. It's fine. Okay. I beat him. Would have liked to do it with the sword exclusively, but... Oh, you've already got him down halfway. Nice. Yeah, you're doing a lot better on him than I was on my first couple attempts. Okay. I'm happy to have one stage down, though. I was nervous these would take a long time. All right, I'm going to do the first...
All right, he's down. First
I'm
try.
going to do the first one. Yeah.
Take that, bear tick.
Nice, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try the first one next. I'm a little nervous because I'm pretty sure I did the first one last casually, so I think I had the way to like the weakness for it. And I think I might have the weakness for it. It might have been ice, or it might have been electricity. But I can't charge up my saber far enough yet. So I'm gonna keep trying to kill things along the way to hopefully get it leveled.
I'm going to the train, so I'm doing 4.
Oh, okay. Changing it up.
Confuse the people at home. Who's ahead? We don't know.
I'm getting hit a bunch here. The bees!
The bees!
Oh no! Stop it, bees. I got killed by the bees.
Oh no.
Thank you for reminding me that either way I need to equip my... Oh, wait! I didn't get their power.
Huh.
I didn't get the power from the ice dude.
Weird.
Wait, and you got a form thing? What?
Yeah.
I didn't get anything. Wait.
Advantage keys.
It just took me back. No, it took me back to the... I'm fighting Ice Dude again. What happened?
What happened?
I must have like jumped over a checkpoint by accident. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, all right, well, I'll try him again. Because I was not expecting that to happen, so I just like went in and took a ton of damage right away because I was confused. Mm-hmm. Well, that sucks. somehow Keys takes the lead.
Yeah.
I must have just like missed the checkpoint somehow.
Let's go, train. See, I'm just gonna get walled on the Phoenix anyway, so you're just giving me hope. Come on, where's the checkpoint at?
All right, well, I beat him. It was a little cleaner than before, too, so that's good. But what the heck?
All right, I'm on boss.
Okay, I got the ice chip, so I must have just missed. I must have like jumped over the checkpoint at the start of the stage or something. And just not like noticed. This time I will make sure that does not happen.
Ah!
How's the train going? Oh, you're on the boss.
Boss, scary. Boss, scary.
Yeah, you made it to the boss, though.
Ah! I know that's the attack he did. I exploded.
All right, yeah, I must just jump right over this checkpoint. I'm salty.
Understandable.
Not even that mad about having to do that other boss again. Like, that didn't take that long. It's the cutscenes in between and just the time loss, you know?
Mm-hmm. I whiffed.
Oh, that's right. This is this part. Ugh. Okay, well, this might take a few. Oh, wait, that's right. I could just jump the first one.
Ah!
Grapple in this game is not fun.
Oh!
It's going to go on record saying
He was
that.
close to dead. He was close to dead. Thank you.
It's
Yeah, I
gonna go
don't
on-
like the grapple in this game.
Yeah, go on record saying the grapple in this is not good.
We're grapple enthusiasts here at the first step.
Yeah, except for
We're
this
very
game and
picky about
whatever
our grapples.
whatever the other game was recently that had a grapple that we hated. What the? Come on! I'm just gonna keep dying trying to get this grapple to work.
Oh, heck.
It just doesn't want to work. Just doesn't want to work. There we go. All right, and that is like, I'm pretty sure the only time we have to care about it, but... Oh, I didn't know you could take that off of him. That's cool. Get out of the way. All right.
He had 1 health and I dashed into his attack. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I threw.
Should just damage boost. Yep, there we go. If I'd known there was health up here, I would have 100% done that the first time. I didn't know I could grab their shields until now. It's neat. Yeah, grapple being used to grab things, cool. In this, or like decent. Grapple being used for for having to traverse in this game, not so good. Okay. Okay, I need this back. Because as much as I'm trying to use the saber for stuff, I'm not going to be able to use it in this fight, really.
Yeah, sure. I died when he had 1 health, and in the following attempt, I took no damage. That's the most extreme differences you could possibly get. Excellent. So that's 2 levels down for me.
Okay, I don't know if you get like better score for rescuing everybody or something, but I'm just not going to bother because that takes time. Oh, that's right. Oh, hold on. I do want to do this because I think it'll be easier for me in the long run.
My 3rd level, which is the Phoenix.
Oh, you're still going to Phoenix 3rd.
Yeah. It's
you fool.
I know the level. I don't know the 4th level.
Come on, I was so close. Okay, it did give me forgot about that. It did give me a checkpoint up here though, right? That's good. We'll wait, it's fine. You can wait. Ooh, extra life. Okay.
I do like how in this level, if you hit the bombs, they blow up the walls.
Oh, yeah. I did like that, too. It's cool. Even if their explosions were very annoying at times.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see if I can beat Snaky Boy first try. I'd be surprised, but we'll see.
Yeah, I haven't fought that boss yet.
Oh, you haven't done the first level boss?
Nope. In true me fashion, I went completely roundabout. No, there's an elf thing and I didn't pick it up.
I forgot about the slinky attack. I don't think I saw this attack this long.
That's awkward.
Hey, he's down. Nice.
I dashed into a spike.
Okay. At least I first tried him. I gotta see what? I still don't know how you got a different form.
I don't know either. I just did my usual.
I heard it was like people were telling me when I was playing casually that it had to do with like the rank you got in the level, but I beat that one before you did.
I don't know. Maybe I killed more. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude. As usual, the music's a banger.
Yeah, the music's good. I'm gonna check if maybe. Oh, I did get the form this time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I guess I'll put it on. Why not? All right, I'm going to the 4th one. I'm putting Phoenix for last. Not just because of like it being a hard boss, but also because the method I have of taking him out, like the way I finally was able to beat him pretty well, does not involve a whole lot of opportunities to attack. So I would love to have the weakness just to speed it up a lot, you know?
Sure.
But like I said, I have to charge up the saber. I have to be able to charge up the saber further for that. So.
Oh boy. All right, I'm starting the Phoenix.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so bad at the Phoenix.
I'm like taking the train slow just so I can kill some more things to try to get this charged up. You must be joking. Wow. All right, well, back to the start of the level I go.
Let go of me. Unfair. I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh. I need health drops, please. Thank you. Okay, there was definitely a health drop, like, right here.
No!
Alright, I made it to the checkpoint this time.
He was like 75% dead. That's close.
I wish you could see how close my Z-Saber was to leveling up.
Oh, like an experience bar of some sort.
Oh, I am almost dead. This is not going to go well.
Yeah, casually, I messed that part up a lot. Took me a few tries.
Oh, I died. I just came in with too little health. Okay, much more health this time.
No, my jump got 8. Oh, it was going bad. Fine, with 1 HP, time to game out of my mind.
They got one of the supplies.
Okay, we're not gaming out of our minds. Look, if I can beat this in the next like 5 attempts, I'll be proud of myself.
Okay, I need a checkpoint, please. Or health drops. It's not health. Come on, man. I'm like walking. That's how nervous I am right now. Oh, okay, I got some health and then immediately lost it. Oh, but checkpoint. All right, we good. Okay, probably gonna die to the boss once, but that's okay. Jumped directly into him and died immediately.
Well, you called it.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it to save again, but it might not. That's fine. I don't need to put the element on. It's not going to do anything without a higher level saber, as far as I could tell. Okay, I took way too much damage there. I just kind of got off like cadence. That's fine, that's fine. We'll get him this time. Yeah, see, I keep like jumping at the wrong time. Oh, right,
Yes.
they returned to him.
Oh, that went so much
Oh.
faster. That went
Wow.
so much faster.
Nice keys.
That was like 4th try or
This-
something.
this is
Yeah, I finally
definitely-
figured out the timing.
This is definitely going to get improv for us very quickly then.
Oh, yeah. Oh. What a pain. What a pain this was.
Oh, come on. Dude, why am I having so much trouble with this? Oh, jeez. Probably just because I'm doing these things in different order.
It's okay. I haven't beaten this level yet, so. And to be clear, to emphasize the point of the show even more, by the time I got to this, it had already been like 3 hours of trying, and it has been less than an hour, and I'm already almost as far as my first attempt. All you got to do is just play through the game.
Dude. Okay. I'll get him. I'll get him.
You got this.
It'd be a lot better if I didn't have to sit through his text each time,
the
you know?
bees!
Don't accidentally jump over the first checkpoint like I did.
Got Cyber Elf B shot. Who would want that? What a horrible gift.
Okay, there we go. I did it way better that time.
Nice.
Just focused up. Didn't try to just get greedy and slash my way a bunch.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Equip the chain.
I didn't know you could grab it from the land. I was always jumping out into the pit to do it.
It's still scary. Ah!
Yeah, I
Case in
died there a
point.
bunch, so
Case in point.
if you'd like to die there a little bit, that'd be helpful. Thanks. All right, moving on to the fire level.
Good luck.
Phoenix, dude. Really hope we can get a saber level up on the way, because that would be very helpful.
What?
Yeah, that was the one I kept dying on.
He didn't hook. I told him to hook and he didn't hook. He shot it and it hooked on nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill like everything along the way, just to try to get a
There, no, get
Saber
this
leveled
off
up.
my inventory. I hate it.
Okay, that was annoying. Okay. Yes. Z-Saber skilled up. Can it charge
Nice.
twice now? It can, yes. All right, good. Wait. I
Grats.
wanted that Cyber Elf. Can I get it? Just in case. It's the one that I want. There's really only like one Cyber Elf that I actually care about potentially getting.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to save these guys, but I will because they're in the way. Kinda. Oh, I'm stuck. Ugh. Jump! There we go.
Get out of my way.
Oh! This is new to me. You know that spikes fall from ceilings? I sure didn't.
Oh yeah, I pulled that block down and kind of short-circuited that path a little bit.
Clever.
All right. I'm hoping this thing is weak to electricity, or as a fallback, the ice. But 'cause I do have both.
You know, that NPC being scared, I understand. I agree. Get out of here. Ah! I was mashing his text, and I mashed too much, so I jumped into this.
That's why you don't save him. All right. I think this is the one with the boss. I'm already like 30% health, so not great, but... Okay.
Okay, I haven't fought this boss yet, so I have no clue what I'm in for.
Just beware of the slinky.
The slinky?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Did you first try fire, dude?
Like third.
Still, man. Oh, no. That might just kill me. Oh, it didn't kill me. Okay. Okay, but that killed me. It's because I didn't have the weakness when I did this before, so I forgot to think about playing around the charge.
Slinkies!
I said beware of the slinky. They never heed my advice.
I don't like how much this stage is moving. No!
It's fine. I'm going to be stuck on Flame Bro for a bit.
I was doing all right. Run, NPC,
Ooh, it does
run.
look like it's electricity. Nice. Oops. Yeah, I should have just dodged that. I keep using that when I shouldn't. No. All right. Fair. I got closer though. We're making progress on it.
Aha! Second try.
Nice.
Now it's completely improv. I mean, it already was, but now it's very completely improv.
I've done a couple stages after, so, or a stage or two. So I'm behind now, but hopefully that knowledge can help me catch up a bit.
Apparently Exodia's eye is just, or the Millennium Eye is just in the background where Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nice. Nice. Okay. Now we dodge. We wait. Hey, he's down.
Nice.
That was like a half an hour or more that I spent on that boss the first time, maybe an hour. It was a while. That was way better. I'm glad I rerouted as well.
Join me, bees. Okay. I don't know where to go. Oh, there we go.
I am beginning mission. Oh, that's right. Can I just go right back in? No, it looks like I do have to go talk to what's-her-face.
Aha!
Seal.
You need the seal of approval.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and see if the elf that I want is here then. None of these things are what I want. I mean, some of these are if I could feed them, but I don't think I'm going to have nearly enough. Ooh, you don't need that much. I might actually be able to feed you enough.
Transfer commencing. All right, cool. No clue what's about to happen.
I've got the cutscene. Really unfortunate we can't skip the cutscenes. Just the first one. You're doing pretty good job of navigating through here without having seen it before. I keep expecting to fall into these spikes.
You like that? Why did you say anything?
Yes, it worked. So I'm wondering if I should switch to primarily using my Buster to try to level that up also, just as a viable option. But I know, realistically, I'm going to keep using the Saber.
Ouch.
We're gonna do form. Oh, I didn't get the other form. Huh, okay. Weird.
I went for a damage boost and missed the enemy entirely. Incredible.
So I'm sad that I didn't get the Cyber Elf I was hoping for, which is one that basically is just an E-Tank.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know where I got it last time. Jump! Oh, come on. Come on, Zero.
Another one of these?
What, you don't like fighting Reggie Fire?
It's always them. Bummer. Goofed.
That was close. I guess I should be picking up the... whoops. That's right. It won't stay there. Should be picking up the currency, though, to try to get the one Cyber Elf that seemed doable leveled up. Okay, you probably...
Okay.
No, wait, you should be this.
Let me out.
Nope,
let me out.
you're
Let me
not.
out.
See if you're this. Oh, yeah, because you're electric. You're not...
I didn't realize it was back-to-back fights. Oh my god.
Maybe it was ice. All right, well, I'm dying on this first one because I'm playing stupid trying to figure this out. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. That's fine. Now I know which one I need to start with. I started with ice last time. I just must have oh, we are tied. You're tied up, my friend.
Except I'm bad at this.
right, first one's down.
Congrats. That's not me. God, I keep hitting him.
Oh, this one's not going to be fire. Yep, it's not.
No! Oh, come on. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at this.
Second one's down.
Nice. Is there a third one?
Yep. Let's go ahead and make that clear from the get-go. Oh, come on. Oh my, please. There we go. All right.
Why?
Regilecki and Reggie Ice down. And Regifire. So where's Regigigas?
I jumped into his gun.
If your saber is similar level to mine, I would highly recommend.
It is one level below until I beat the first one.
Oh, okay.
So
well, once you beat the first one, I recommend experimenting with elements. It's nice. You could always use the Buster for the first one. Oh, well, I guess then it wouldn't level up, would it? Yeah.
That's my dilemma.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use the Buster. Forget it.
Fair. I don't know if the Buster might inherit the elements too if it levels up enough, so. Yeah, so it says my in-game time was 44 minutes up to this point or whatever. It was not. Or, like, my actual time was not. Because that did not count all the save assist stuff. That was close. Jump! Oh, that was so terrifying. Come on, get closer. Or I could just fall like a fool.
Okay, 2.
No! This part's annoying. This part's annoying because things can start shooting you before they're on screen.
No! He had one more fire slash and he was dead, but I was dead. Ugh.
Sad days.
Indeed. Okay, well, you know. It happened.
Get up there. Okay. Where'd it go? It was so far away. I know I got past this part. My first playthrough, so I'm a little confused. Maybe I just dropped down. I just didn't remember ever going to the lower path. Because it would be a jump where, like, it'd be a blind jump. I wouldn't be able to see it, so I don't think I would have done that. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Sometimes they're closer. Okay, this is probably electric, if I had to guess. Or it doesn't have a weakness, maybe?
Okay, charge your slash.
Oh, okay, this doesn't have one. Okay. Well, it's down now. Please, something drop health.
Oh, I missed.
Why are none of you dropping health?
No, I'm so bad. All right, Hobbs. 5th try for sure. I'm so bad.
Well, the damage boost into the health kind of worked out for me there. Hold on. I think I need to do like this. How are you possibly supposed to get that without taking damage? I immediately died. All right, that's fine.
Okay, damageless Regilecki.
There we go. I fought another one.
Time for Regifuego.
I don't think I went this way last time. Oh, how was I supposed to know? All right. That's not good. Yep.
What?
It's fine. We'll make it work.
I'm so upset about that. I lost my charge, and then I just kept not getting a charge, so I died again. I'm very bad at this.
Oh, it's time for the one time I use shield. All right. Looks like we are coming up on time for a break. So, Keys, if you want to let me know when you are all set with that one.
I'm going to do this one last attempt. Maybe it's the one.
The one time I use shield.
Why?
Come on. Come on. There we go. Are we good? We good, Seal? Figured it out?
Okay, well.
Okay, good.
I need a break.
Okay, fair enough. I am in a cutscene, so I can count us down in just a moment. All right. If it would stop, here. Give me control. It's almost done. It's almost done.
I believe in you.
3, 2, 1, pause. All right. I'll just give you a couple seconds at the start of the next
one. Fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, we are going to head to a break here, folks. I'm already almost to the point where I achieved in many hours of gameplay the first time. Keys has already surpassed it.
I'm far beyond. I don't know what to do.
Already showing you all that if you want to be a speedrunner, seriously, it really is just all about picking up the game and trying to go fast at every stage of the game. And we'll be back in a few minutes right after this ad break.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the first step here on GDQ Hotfix. Thanks for sticking through the break. We have JHobz, who's making great progress, and me, who's stuck on the legendary Reggie trio.
Hey,
so
one of us had to get walled on a boss sometime. We thought it was going to be the Fire Phoenix for both of us, but we
crushed it.
We were hardened from all of the time we spent on it in our first playthroughs. So, this was inevitable, and it's going to happen to me on an upcoming boss, I'm sure.
Oh, gosh, I hope so. I need the catch-up time. But before we get back into it, just want to remind folks of a couple of announcements real quick. Just want to remind everyone, next weekend, there's going to be a ton of fun content. May 6th through 7th, we have Sonic and the Parallel Worlds, which is a weekend-long event featuring Sonic games, mods, and more. And it starts at noon Eastern each day. If you want more information, !Sonic in chat to learn more. And we really appreciate you sticking through the ad breaks and stuff. If you don't want to see the ads, though, but you still want to support the Hotfix content that we bring daily, consider subscribing to the channel, because Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, bits, etc., all go towards GDQ Hotfix. So we really appreciate that you do that. We love bringing the content to you, and we're about to bring more content this way. Are you ready, JHobz?
I am. Yes, I'm ready to get going.
All right, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
2, 1, go. Okay, I wanted to give you a couple more.
Cheater.
Just because I was stuck in a cutscene and you were standing still. I didn't cheat. I told you I was in a cutscene. You just decided to stand still.
Cheater.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, these had a health in them when I tested before, so I'm gonna kind of power through these and then just break stuff as I need to for health.
As much as I want to level up my sword, I think I'm just going to try and buster the fights.
Come on.
Because I feel like I can survive better that way.
I am almost dead. I was playing it way too risky. Please give me health. Stop giving me food. There we go.
Oh, I messed up. Oh, spicy.
More health. Okay, thank you. Okay. So this fight, I remember being a little tricky, but I think I remember their patterns well enough that hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Basically fighting Blue Beetle here.
Okay,
Yo,
so
Z Saber skill max.
Wow.
And yes, first tried that boss. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave me some fortuitous patterns, though, I would say. Patterns I was ready for. Oh, maybe that was where I got the other form in my first playthrough.
No. Fine. It's fine.
I do think that is the worst one of them.
He's very annoying if you don't have the sword charge for it.
Yeah. But even then, he was annoying. The fire one was nice. This one's the second worst, I think, the one you're fighting now.
I agree with all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the other form I got. Erase enemy bullets. It has higher defense, which I'm going to consider to be more helpful. That's right, I took speed away.
Hey, survivability is important.
Yeah. No, not process data. I need process cyber elf. See if I can feed that one. Yes! I leveled up an elf that says you want some more vitality, so I'm hoping that means I'm gonna have more health. Download elf. Yay! I'm hoping it's like a passive effect. We'll see. Okay, so at this point, I am now on things that I have not seen. I have not done. So it looks like there's another 4 levels, as one might have been able to guess. And yeah, that's where we are. Man, you're doing this boss so much differently than I did. I jumped through the fire hoops like a fool.
Yeah, it turns out if you spam the corner, it works just as well.
Okay, now this level looks familiar.
Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so dead.
My saber is max, so I wonder if I should... Oh, that was a pit. Wonder if I... Hey, nice.
I got the saber level up mid-fight, so I just slashed him. Perfect. See, the game says I'm a supreme warrior. Clearly, I'm good at this.
Nice. Oh, don't kill me.
Isn't the green one the one we were stuck on in the last game?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that because
we have to fight them again.
His picture's on the stage.
No! I hate it here. I'd rather fight Regieleki over and over and over.
That's why I'm thinking, like, I should probably use the Buster for a bit here. Oh, I gotta use the grapple. No.
Did you actually get more health?
Oh, I don't know. I might have to. I think I might have to consume it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, more max health.
Wow.
And then immediately die. And because of the way the save thing works, I'm gonna have to watch that animation again now.
Do it again. Yeah.
Maybe I should wait to do this until after the grapple section.
That's so funny.
Dude, I hate the grapple. Okay, I'm waiting to do that stuff until after the grapple section. Oh, I need to actually go back. I did remember.
Okay. Died immediately. Let's go.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Oh yeah, that car part, I was stuck on it for a bit. Dude, it hit the thing. What do you want me to do, game?
Wait.
Oh, it's so frustrating. I'm like pointed right at it. There we go. All right. Thank you, grapple. All right. Let's do it.
Ah! Blew up.
Where am I going? This way? I need health, man. Hey, there's some health.
Yay.
Okay. No, you didn't need to put spikes on the ceiling for this, boss.
Oh, but they did.
Okay, that's fine. Still wasn't bad. All right, I'm gonna try to use the Buster more. Oh, I just made it harder for myself to get up, didn't I? Okay. Gimme. Give me. Thank you. Dude, please let me pull the shield. Why doesn't it want to let me pull the shield? Okay, whatever. Oh my god, I died.
Lasered.
No. Alright, let's just go this way, I guess. Oh, those are more spikes.
I'm getting electrocuted a lot.
How do I do this? I guess this is how I do this? This is not going to work. Wait. That's an E-tank. Wait, hold on. I need to figure this out now. I have to figure this out. Can I pull these?
No!
No.
I'm going to stubbornly try this until it works because I have confidence in it. No.
How am I supposed to do this?
I need one more hit and then I can do what I'm trying to do.
Oh boy. This is not gonna go well for me because oh, I made it work. Heck yeah.
There, I just did it the safe way. Fine. Fine, game. Trying to be cool.
All right.
I died.
No. I'm just glad I got an E-tank somehow. I finally found one.
What's it like to have extra health?
Well, I don't know yet because I think I do still need to fill it.
Must be nice.
Whoa, I didn't know he could do that. I'm still just trying to like level up this Buster. Still level 1, I think. Maybe it hit level 2. Oh, we're fighting a frog. Uh-oh. Stop getting so big.
No! Oh, this defending
No.
sucks.
No! That's so much. Okay, I need to get this back. Okay. Probably should have used the E-tank, or however much of it was filled up. Oh wait, I guess let's switch these back then. I guess they're called sub-tanks in this. I'm gonna fill my sub-tanks right now. Going back and forth in this hallway. Okay. Looks pretty full. Alright, forget trying to level up Buster. We're just gonna use the saber on this enemy. I don't think I saw a health bar though, annoyingly. Oh no, there is a health bar. I just didn't notice, I guess.
Someone drop health, please.
Okay, so ice definitely doesn't matter for you.
What do you mean maybe you'll be done short? I died again! It takes so long! Why are you the way you are? I'll go over here instead.
Doesn't look
I
like
can't.
electric
Okay.
matters for you either. I don't know that you have a weakness to one of these elements, but I figured I'd try. Oh! Nice. Fire at least lets me... Okay. Fire burns away the top so I can see better. That's cool. Hoping to have that save for me. Oh well. Alright, so I need to burn away the top at least. What? What? Let's use the sub-tank, I guess, because why not? Come on. I couldn't see because of the Cyber Elf text. That wasn't fair.
Please finish whatever you're downloading or hacking or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That part.
Thank God. I failed like 4 times.
Oh, that's what I was saying using the shield was really good for.
What?
Yeah, I just stood next to her with the shield and it basically did all the work.
What?
I don't know what to tell you, man. I said it a lot while I was there.
I didn't realize it was this part.
You can see my screen.
I wasn't looking, obviously.
Well, I can't be blamed for that. Oh, those things do have health in them often, by the way. Those crates. Not always, but sometimes. What? You can come down on the same side. Okay. What? You can roll around again? How many times can you do that? This boss is annoying.
Ah! Help! Help! Help!
It'd be less annoying if I didn't have to
Ouch.
watch this cutscene every time. You might not have to if you're if you aren't using the save assist thing, but
What? I didn't even stand a chance. Oh my god. He's horrible. I am not good at this fight. Holy.
Oh right, sub-tank. I had to forget. Or I had to remember for a second. I did forget.
No!
Great.
Please. No.
Ow. Jerk.
That's what I'm saying.
How do I keep missing him there? I hate that move.
No! I'm in his stupid mouth.
Okay.
Okay, I have a strategy. I have an idea. It just might be stupid enough to work.
Yes, okay. Sorry, I had to go like completely silent focus mode there for a second. But frog dude down. Oh, and we got a sub-tank out of that level. Heck yeah.
This blue bug's owning me.
Yeah, Blue Beetle took me a bit like casually. I first tried him in this, but he
Of course you
definitely
did.
took me some time casually.
Okay, I have a strategy. I whiffed. Am my strategy dead?
I will tell you the weakness for him if you want.
Mashing. Mashing's the weakness.
All right.
Oh. An electric.
It is ice.
Fire.
Ice, if I
What?
remember correctly. Yeah.
But he's blue. That doesn't make sense.
Not everything follows Pokemon rules.
But he's blue.
Okay, how
Betrayed.
much can I feed? To defy gravity, I'll help in the fatal zone. I don't know what that means. No. Ah, come on. There we go. I reduce the
Now I'm
boss's
dead.
energy. Yes.
I was doing a lot better with that, but I was also being way more risky. He's blue.
Abadid Dabadai.
Why is he weak to ice? He's a bug. Fire. Fire hurts bugs. He's blue. He might be water. Why is he weak to ice? I hate it here.
Okay. I'm moving on to the second level in the back half.
I'm still on this liar of a bug.
Okay, real quick, let's look at the description of this elf. Cuts boss's energy by 50%. Wow. Hold on to that one.
No, it didn't slash. What a scam.
Oh, those are mines, is it? Not health.
There. Wow, when I have his weakness, he's very easy. Why is he weak to ice?
There's only 3, man. It's not like you can really... It's not like it's hard to try them all.
He's a bug! Bugs go biz. They're weak to fuego. That's what I've been taught my entire life.
They're also weak to the cold.
When?
When it's cold outside.
Oh, fine. Fine. Realism. Okay, I'm not picking anything in any order. I'm just picking what's available.
No, what? I thought I still had iframes.
It was just a good boyo. Didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
Rude.
well, maybe it shouldn't have bit me then. No! Ah, see what I mean?
Why are there caterpies here?
Ow! That was an explosion. No! Oh, I don't like this. We're just gonna... Well, I wanted to just avoid them, and then I messed up. Come on, can't anything drop me health? Yeah, my sub-tank is still empty. I'm going slow, trying not to die. Yes, you must be joking.
No.
I'm an inch from the save point. Oh.
Surely it counts? No? Oh.
No, I didn't cross it. It didn't make the noise. Sad days. Wait, I should be using a buster anyways.
That works. That doesn't work. Ouch. I hate the grapple in this game.
Yeah.
What? Aw. And wall grab.
We jump over it all. We. Ow! Ow! Oh, this goes for a bit, doesn't it? Dude, I want to see an expertly done weave through those. Okay, we're gonna do this.
I'm gonna assume I can take this off now. Be gone.
Oh, are we into the boss fight? Okay. As soon as I switch the buster to primary, we're into the boss fight, and I'm gonna want to use the saber again. Okay, well, this does not look good. I bet maybe electric. Really? These might just not be weak to anything. This is the one that I'm pretty sure we kept calling Sailor Moon. When we played 0-1.
Probably. That sounds like us. Those are spikes. I just ran into the... You know what? I didn't have full health, so...
I'm just like delaying a little bit because I'm trying to get this checkpoint to resave. There we go. Okay. See, look. Remember? It's Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To help you out, I could tell you what I did there that kind of worked. I stood on the ground and shot diagonally upright and just kept pulling it back a tiny bit at a time.
Oh, with the thing?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what you're supposed to do because that did not feel like the correct answer. I think you're probably supposed to like bring some...
Gonna crush me? Oh!
Yeah, I had to dodge it too. Oh! Sailor Moon's kicking my butt. Oh, I just jumped that.
Okay.
What were these other elves? Temporarily stun some foes, turns foes into metal. I don't know what that is. It's probably the like food. If I have too much trouble with this, I can reduce her health by 50%, but I feel like I should save that. Come on.
No. No. I goofed. Yeah, I don't know if that means I lost my E-tank or not, but I'm not going to go back for it.
You should go back for it if you didn't resave after getting it.
I think I resaved. I think.
Well, just check. Just hit start. Yeah, you've got it.
Sub-tank.
You're good. Okay. It's just not full, but yeah. This one's going to be hard. Come on. Just do that. Move more. Oh, come on.
What is wrong with this frog? Yeah, I heard you say something about fire, so I'm going to put on fire.
No, yeah, the fire helps for the arena, but it doesn't hurt him anymore from what I could tell. Oh, I got hit by that. I really wish I had been able to farm my sub-tank back. You know, how come bosses don't take damage when they run into us?
Why is he so angry? Ow!
You know, if we take damage when we run into bosses, I feel like they should take damage when they run into us. Just throwing that out there.
I agree.
What makes them so special?
Yeah. Justice for the player.
Why is that doing like no damage? Does electricity just do... Oh, she is weak to fire. Oh, what? But she's the water one. Keys the rules make no sense.
Yeah, I told you.
She's also, I guess, the ice one, kind of. I just didn't notice before because she doesn't get the same kind of effect around her that most of the enemies did. Okay, so I just didn't see it. Well, that helps.
Well, not good for you.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty decent. Okay. All right. We're 2 down.
Frog Boy's annoying.
Yeah. Frog Boy was very annoying. you're probably going to be electric. Because I'm guessing they're the same as the first round. So you can burn the shrubbery up top, Keys. That's what I was saying.
I don't need to. I'm fine.
Okay. Makes it easier to see.
I don't need to see.
These enemies are getting on my nerves.
Ah! Maybe seeing there would have been good.
Need more health drops. Beginning to think maybe this isn't the way to go.
He was like 2 hits away and I touched him.
Oh. I'm not gonna.
The boss's ultimate ability. Physical damage via touch.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. The checkpoint's right there. Kind of want to just farm these two until I can get my sub tank back up because I don't know when I'm next going to be able to do that, but no. Oh, frustrating. Okay, not a good spot to do it because we might fail this a few times. I don't care about that much, except apparently I do. What the heck?
Okay, I beat him.
What?
I couldn't see anything because I got an elf.
What the heck? I don't I'm so
like
confused.
what I'm seeing.
Oh. Buster shot skill just went up, so that's cool. Okay. Yay, I can charge the Buster now. Oh, I just missed so much stuff.
I saw that.
No, not
okay, so
you
I'm
again.
finally done with one.
Oh, I hate this. I don't like this.
Okay, I'm gonna fight Water Lady finally. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. I'll find out eventually.
Oh, come on.
Aha.
I am not having fun with this mechanic. All right.
Ah, bad dog, bad dog. Bad dog. Please checkpoint, somewhere, anywhere. Ah!
Flip to red. Thank you.
Oh! I had 1 health and I was going really slow, hoping I'd find a checkpoint. I just got shot.
No, what? Oh. this thing. It wants you to go slow, which is very annoying because it's the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Bad dog. Oh, come on. Get off of me. Bad dog. Bad. Bad.
I'm just going to have to take a bunch of damage, I guess.
Where is a checkpoint? Holy moly. It's such a long stretch of no checkpoint.
Please switch to blue. Please switch to blue. Please switch to blue. Oh, okay, there we go. Got through it. Jeez.
No, bad dog. Bad dog. Let go. Let go.
Please, health. Thank you. All right, I'm going to farm a little bit of health here because I don't know if I'm going to have an opportunity elsewhere.
Finally, a checkpoint.
The bosses are getting to that point where I'm going to want these sub-tanks. Okay, or I'm just going to tank a ton of health. All right, actually, these are annoying to farm on, so I'm just not going to. Maybe there's something better to farm on coming up.
Please give me a checkpoint.
Okay, they're all dropping me lives, which makes me think I'm not supposed to necessarily kill them. But I don't know how to save them. Maybe if I had used an electric shot on them. Well, here we go, I guess. Oh, okay. I thought I was getting into a boss.
Yay.
Well, that's not saving them. If I do... Nope. All right. Well, I don't know how to save you then. I tried. Okay. The big bad is gone, which means time for green person. I remember we hated this fight. So
Yep.
Not looking forward to this.
First try Sailor Moon.
Hey, nice. And I'm dead.
I'm going to go to level 4 and not fight him.
Fair.
That way, if I'm stuck for a while, at least it's the last stuck for a little bit. Theoretically.
All right. I didn't have full health going in last time, though, so we'll see if I have a little bit better shot here. Hopefully I can go back and farm for my sub-tank if I need to. I was also trying to use the Buster, and now I'm going to try to use the...
Problem is like that he just has so much health, it feels like.
Yeah. But... this is potentially doing quite a bit. I don't even know if that's the right weakness. I should spend this first life just trying to figure that out. Like, really. Ooh. Okay. No, I didn't get to test ice. I wanted to test ice, dude. It's fine. I bet you could have frozen those.
Probably.
But you know what? You got to the checkpoint. That's what matters.
Yeah, that was the plan the entire time. Just go.
Oh, I didn't switch the weapons back. Okay, so it is ice.
Nah. I'm trying to be very, very lame and damage boost through a lot of stuff. And when you don't know the map, it's not exactly the best strategy.
Turns out when you use their weakness, things go a lot better.
No.
Okay. We didn't save any of the people who were brainwashed, but I tried. I tried using electricity to short circuit their thing, and it didn't do anything. So, what am I supposed to do?
No. I feel like if I made it past that, I would have been fine.
I don't think I want any of these. I don't know. I'll help you fight enemies is interesting. I don't know what I'll help in the fatal zone means, though. I don't know. I'm leveling some of these things up just in case they're helpful. What do you mean you haven't grown up? I just leveled you up. Maybe it had like multiple levels, I guess.
What the heck? Oh, I don't like this level.
Well, that's the one I'm heading to now. Yeah, I've not done this one either, so. Do you know you can grab their shields with the grapple?
Yeah, but I could also just kill him if I don't mess up.
I agree.
Please give health. Aww. Ah, thank God.
I'm going to take this a little bit slowly. Okay. Out of curiosity, reduces wall sliding speed, shoots bullets for cover. Okay, well, not all that helpful. The shooting one, sure.
Ow! Ah, that's tight timing.
Well, I tried. Nice, good health.
Oh. Okay. I understand.
Like, how do I drop to that? Stop hitting me. Okay. No, why'd this other one have to respawn? All right, well, I wanted the health, but at this point I lost more trying to get it than it would give me. So I guess we're just going to ignore it. No, I shouldn't have ignored it. It's all over. No, let's go. We're just going to book it.
No, he grabs me. Help.
Oh boy. Yep. I was like, that's not going to go well for me. Got stuck.
Okay, first try on this boss.
Nice.
So now I just got green boy.
But that's all you have left?
Yeah.
Well, you have caught up a lot. You know what?
I'd like to begin my final mission, please. Or final of these 4, I guess.
Yeah, you know there's going to be more.
Yeah, there's going to be like 50 more levels.
Okay.
You got past that part a lot faster than me. But I was also like trying to damage boost a ton.
Oh, okay, I got crushed.
Oh.
Crushed death.
I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Whew, that was close.
Spikes!
No! You're probably supposed to grapple there, but I don't want to. So I'm not going to. Nope. Yes. Aha, I didn't have to grapple. That's what matters.
Oh, this is for an elf. I don't need this.
Stop hitting me. I wanted,
No! I fell into
to
spikes.
farm off of you. What the heck? Yep, saw that coming. No, come on. Thank you for the big help.
No! I almost cheesed it.
Stop that. I died. That's fine. I wanted to kill him because I wanted the potential health, but... Wait.
Why are there spikes to the right? Who does that?
I guess we're still climbing this way.
No.
Whatever, just go. We'll just start this at half health. It's fine. Are you also going to be weak to ice? Because the other two were.
Okay, I can't cheese this second one the same way.
Okay, you are taking no damage from ice. Okay, you are weak to electric. No! Alright, that's fine. Now that I know, hopefully we should get you. Also, wait, I had another form. Obtain the Buster Shot. But thought we already had the Buster Shot.
Works for me.
I don't know. Maybe if I have a higher level, it messes with something. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Right as I keep charging it up. Yay, okay. Ooh, and I leveled my Buster up. Cool. All right, so I've finished all 4 of those stages now.
Nice.
And you're on your last, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think you're at the boss too, yeah. So yeah, you are right behind me.
I'm trying.
Okay. Come on, plot. Go faster. Come on.
Ouch.
This plot needs to go faster.
About the expected result, honestly.
Come on, just let us transport. Yes, good. All right, presumably there's only a few levels left, or maybe even only one, depending. We'll see. Oh wow, the in-game time is way lower for my for this file compared to the previous one.
I'm doing bad, but I don't remember the patterns, so that's fine. We'll get there eventually.
Let's switch this. Well, we won't Buster on main for now, because it'll probably be easier. Okay, they're putting a whole lot of these guys right here. This seems like a really good spot to farm the sub-tank that is currently completely empty. Okay, but I am just gonna do it with this because I'm just better with the sword. If I could stop getting hit.
No! I took too much damage early. It shouldn't take too much longer. I should be able to get this.
The whole weakness thing really helps.
It really does.
Don't drop me a life. That does nothing for me. I want health.
Oh, I whiffed.
Oh, when I accidentally double
Oh, come on. I hate that. Yeah, there's no point.
I think this is still worth my time.
I need you to take your time so I can beat this boss and then catch up.
But I could get luckier with these drops, you know. This seems like it'll be worth the time investment, though. If it can help me first try a boss. Okay, that might have been full. Yeah.
I don't know how I missed, but then the death was my fault. But I don't know how I missed.
Just do that, I guess.
Okay. This time for sure.
I don't need the cyber elf. We're gonna go down this way. We're not gonna go down that way. All right, after that attempt, Keys, I believe it is time for our final break.
Yep.
Still trying to get some health. Stop it. Stop it. Stupid thing.
No. Okay, well. There you go.
I had
Seems
made
like
the
it's
jump.
as good a place as any.
Thought I wasn't going to. Okay. 3, 2, 1, pause.
All right, folks, we're going to play a few ads while we take this break. Reminder, we take these breaks for a handful of reasons. One of them being the ads do help support the Hotfix content. If you don't want to sit through the ads, you can always subscribe to the channel and instead get a bunch of awesome music. But it's also our way with this show specifically to show you that if you want to learn how to speedrun, you don't have to do it in one sitting. You can always take breaks. You can always do it in segments. You can do it however you want, however long it takes, just so long as you get the job done. But we will see you in a few minutes.
Welcome back, everybody, to the first step here on GDQ Hotfix. We are almost through Mega Man 02, both in our allotted time, and also I feel like we're probably close to the end of the game. I think we're maybe gonna get this one in just under the wire. So we'll see. Depends on how well we do. Real quick, just to remind some folks about a couple things before we get going. SGDQ is, of course, coming up. You can still register for now. Like, registration is still open until May 3rd. So please go to gamesdonquick.com if you are interested in attending the live event in Minneapolis, Minnesota, May 28th to June 4th. And of course, as Keys mentioned earlier, next weekend we have Sonic and the Parallel Worlds. This is a weekend-long event, featuring Sonic fan games, mods, and lots more content. It's going to be starting at noon each day, so please use !Sonic in the Twitch chat if you want to learn more about that event. And you should just tune in next weekend, May 6th to the 7th. That all being said, we are the only show on tonight, so we're just going to do our best to get through this and leave you all with a victory, basically. You can tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern for Grudge Match, but otherwise, you about ready to go, Keys?
I am. I'm ready to finally win this.
All right, let's resume in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, where was I?
Right.
What was I in the middle of?
Mission failed.
I hope I didn't just go backwards or something. Oh, that's right. I died here last time. All right, this time I made the jump. All right. Good health. More health would be good. More the better. All right. Heading into something. Music changed, so probably a boss. Well, hello there. You're all green and slimy. How do you feel about electricity? You don't...
No!
I don't know if you care. How do you feel about fire? You seem to care the same amount. How do you feel about ice? I think all of the elements are the same for you. Unless what color you are determines what does. Oh, I just realized I am very low health. No. Don't hurt me.
I was doing good until I wasn't.
The story of, well, pretty much just everything. No, I was so close. Okay. We can do this on the next one, though. Now that I know what I'm in for, and that I don't need to bother changing weapons. And thankfully, this one doesn't have any
Yes!
text in front of it. Hey, nice.
Get out of here. Get me out of here. I want to play more game.
Oh, stop doing that. Well, I don't know if this is going to be enough health to make it happen, but we'll try. Hey, it was.
Nice.
Farming the sub-tank helped.
This sure is a long cutscene.
Yep. It was annoying. Okay, we're heading back. So that was, one Wily stage, more or less. So now what? Oh, no, not process data. Real quick, can I feed that one that mattered? I'll help you in the fatal zone. Oh, 296 I could feed. Yeah, that's a good number. Okay.
All right. I'm pretty much one level behind you.
Yeah. And you have the excuse me. You've got the break rest that just gave you momentum to get through that boss kind of
yes.
Energy behind you.
The classic.
Okay, see this. What? Oh, it just opens? That was weird. Oh, no. Come on, come down here.
No. I'm playing very aggressive and trying to damage boost through stuff without any knowledge of the levels.
Yeah, not
to try and
generally
catch up.
well advised. Oh boy, that was close. Okay, I got through that part without having to redo it. That's the important thing. Oh, no. Not more. I'm not a fan of this right now. No, see, this is why I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, it's the blob thing.
Oh, you got there so fast.
Yeah, I damage boosted. Help! Help!
I don't like this part. No. Okay.
Ew.
Honestly, I'm just gonna tank that. Okay, I can't tank too many of these.
Yeah, I didn't farm a sub tank like
No!
you did. That's probably why it went so fast
Oh,
for me.
yeah, that's right. So we'll see how fast you get through the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna tank this. Yep. It's another one we're just gonna tank. Okay. through that part. Jeez.
I took so much damage because my saber leveled up, which I'm assuming is the final level up for it. Oof. And I couldn't see anything on the floor, so I kept getting hit by his little inconvenient.
We're just going to go ahead and run right in. Thank you for the checkpoint. It automatically put me into one, which, yep, I was going to say makes me think this is about to be an escape sequence. It is. That's fine.
I keep taking damage because my saber keeps leveling up.
Okay, there we go. Go, go, go. I'm really trying to book it now. Oh. This looks like evil guy. Uh-oh. Yep, evil guy is now a car. That seems right.
Huh.
Okay, ice is not seeming super effective. Okay, well. Now, the problem is I don't have a sub-tank for this, so... Oh, this way, this way, this way. That's right. Ice didn't seem super effective, so let's do this.
Where's my dash?
I swear if that elf's only here for a limited amount of time and the cutscene time counts, I'm gonna be real sad.
I think I could have won that one if I didn't lose my dash for a couple of my dodges, but we're close. I think I get it this time.
Oh, jeez, the damage, dude. I may drop this boss's health in half, but I don't know if I should because there's probably another boss. Because what Mega Man game has ever like had the main enemy only have one phase or one version?
Right.
So I'm actually not going to use the elf this time because I was having trouble paying attention to everything on screen with the elf. Oh, if I hadn't done that. Okay, that was working though. That was working. We got this. We got this.
Okay.
This will be fine.
Okay.
You got him?
Guy down. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. You're still right on my heels. I'm so super nervous. Because you also get the advantage of getting to see weaknesses ahead of time. Speaking of, I definitely forgot to switch my weapon here.
No! I'm so bad at this menu.
Okay, car's down.
Nice.
I think also our producer Richard is familiar with the game enough to know where the final boss is. So I think if we end up on it, Keys, what do you think? Should we have him tell us that we're on the final boss? That way we just know.
I think that's good, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Richard, if you want to tell us when we're on the final boss, since neither of us knows where this is improv at this point. All right. Also, I want to switch. I want to switch this back to our defensive one.
Okay.
All right. I switched back to pink suit.
I wonder if I have that.
Power and speed for defense. The thing you normally wouldn't do as a speedrunner, but if I can die a little bit less. I don't like this is like the same level.
I'm orange.
How'd you get orange?
I don't know, but my speed is now 4 instead of 3.
Oh, wow. Jeez. The thing is, I wonder if that's just like walking speed or maybe it's like charge speed for your... Oh, I got baited. I didn't even need the thing. No! Dog, no! Stop it! Jerk. Oh, thank you for the help, though. But it's a little safe. Okay. Oh, is this an auto-scroller? This looks like it's about to be an auto-scroller.
Okay. I just lost my jump entirely, I guess. That happens.
No. Oh, no. No, dude. Okay. If you're going to die, you definitely don't want it to be on an auto-scroller. I bet you could climb this faster if you knew what you were doing.
What the? No.
I'm so tempted to try to climb it, but I think I will spend more time doing that than just waiting on the auto-scroller. There we go. Oh, how was I supposed to see those? No.
Really?
Oh, please activate that. That would have been bad. Okay. Oh, it's you again. Let's see if for some reason you're electric this time. Weak to electric. What the heck? Why are you different?
Sailor Moon got big.
No, wait. You were fire last time, not ice.
That's
I'm
so
dead.
stupid. Oh, I'm not happy about that one.
All right. Let's change you to fire. Hopefully you're weak to fire again. Okay, you are.
Ah, yes, he's a car. Very good. I understand what you mean now.
Yeah. What? How did that still hit me? Okay, she's dead. Good. Man, so we're probably gonna have to fight through all of them again.
No, it baby hopped. I would have gotten him first try, but
Oh, wow.
very close.
How many post Robot Master stages are there? Begin mission. Let's go, please. It would help if we didn't have to watch the transfer animation every time, like all the long text. Ooh, that's good.
Okay, second try. Not bad.
Yeah, very nice. Definitely better than me. Wait, that's just for this? I don't care about that. That's not where I'm supposed to go. I thought it was.
Must try to catch up. There's an auto scroller though. That's what sucks.
Yeah. No. Okay. You stupid bee.
No, bad dog. Stop, stop. No! Why would they just have a dog waiting on top of a ladder?
Dude, please let my dash jump happen. There we go. It's like I would like to not take damage here. And then I immediately took more damage. Why is this way just a bait? Where the heck am I supposed to go?
The auto scroller. I've done it.
Wait, where? Oh, now I'm legitimately curious or confused. Oh, wait, what? I'm very confused by that.
Well, that sucks. I got knocked off the ice thing. Unlucky.
It definitely looks like I'm supposed to go this way. Is it just actually up this way? No? How do I get out? Ugh. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh man, that's so dumb. The color is not different enough. Oh, this part seems frustrating. Just knowing I could fall back down to the bottom at any moment.
Okay. Sounds like I'm entering the Sailor Moon boss.
Oh, checkpoint, thank you. Okay, you were weak to ice last time, I think, so try that again. Not going to be looking forward to rewatching this cutscene when I die.
Yikes.
Okay. Since I've already got a fire thing charged, let's try it. Or wait, no. Never mind.
No, it let go of my chart. Nope. We're reloading.
Let's actually...
It did it again.
Switch
What is
this
happening?
Back to ice. I think some things just do. Okay, use the sub tank. I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually use that here, but whoa, no. I whiffed. Stop whiffing. Come on.
How is that not hitting her? Okay, her hitbox is like way higher than I think it is, I guess, because I'm not hitting her at all. Let's mess it up.
What? Okay. I got through them. I thank
Nice.
God I had a little bit of sub tank there.
Well, I cannot possibly catch up at this point in time, but I will at least try to beat this boss.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I had a lot of trouble with this stage. So if you flew through this stage, you actually, I think, could. Or at least would be close. All right. Come on. Let me go. I swear, if we have to also fight Fireboy, we probably will. Oh, no. The ice dragons.
This is one of those fights where I wish I had charged shot and not charged sword.
Go. Zoom. It's fine. Damage boost. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? No, that hit.
Oh, is this
That was
going to be a boss
robbed.
rush thing? It is. Okay, we've got a little boss rush. What were you? I don't think you were weak to anything. Okay, snake down.
Nice.
And it looks like I do get a checkpoint between each one, which is nice. Thank you, Save Assist. Wait, hold on. Let me go around to it to make sure. Okay. So I think this one was weak to fire, right? Well, I never actually got to like see the weakness happen, but I assumed fire. Yeah, looks like the assumption is correct. Okay. That Ice Dude is a hell of a lot easier when you've got the fire weakness. So this should be...
Why in the world did she go
Fire?
up when I was... Oh, whatever. I'm not going to beat her.
Oh, no. The true final boss keys. Fire Phoenix. He's back.
Oh, GG.
We are coming close at our time, but it sounds like I'm very close to the end keys. What do you think? Should we try to make it happen?
Your call.
I'm down to give it an honest try, but not go too far over.
Sure. My chance to come back.
Exactly. Oops. Wonder if I could hit him out of that charge. I don't feel like trying it at this particular juncture, but... Alright. Fire Phoenix is down. At least I didn't die on any of the refights. I wish I had been able to use, like, not take any damage and have the health be used to farm my sub-tank, which I could have just done a second ago if I hadn't just fallen.
Why
like a
is it
fool there.
not?
There we go. That charged it some.
Yeah.
Drop health. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to try something here.
Things keep just like barely hitting me so that I can't charge my sub tank.
No.
Okay. It's fine. We at least got some charge in it. Ah, we got more refights. I see. What? Uh-oh. Blue beetle and a red beetle that I don't think I have seen.
Why is that not hitting you?
Okay, I know your weakness is ice, so let's at least start there. Oh my... Okay, this is going to be tough. If I die too long on this, we'll just call it. Because I thought those other 3 refights were the only ones. This is going to be a tough one.
Sailor Moon's hitbox is like way higher than I'm expecting because I keep missing a lot.
Okay, they're both weak to ice at least.
He's blue. Why is he weak to ice?
Well, there's also a red one.
See, that one makes more sense.
Use the sub-tank when they were about to destroy me. Oh, okay, I was going to say, they should be dead, right? They had no health when I did that. Yay. Really, the strat would probably be to leave those health things, die, like re-trigger the save, die, and then yeah, and then pick them up for the sub tank.
Finally. Get me out of here. Got this, Hobbs. Well, not if you run in the Weedle like that.
Yeah. It'd be easier if this one had a weakness, but when I was trying last time, it didn't have a weakness. Ah. Okay. Let's make them the last one. Okay, you should theoretically be weak to ice, I think? Yeah. Based on the other ones? Yeah, okay.
I incredibly disagree with what just happened, but okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so what I should do is save and then get these, so that way if I die again. Let's see, maybe let's start with fire. Maybe you were weak to something. Maybe the frog was weak to something I just didn't notice.
What the heck? Why weren't you grabbing the ledge?
We're definitely gonna start with fire though for the top, yeah. You know what? Let's also do this. See how you feel about ice. You don't seem to care much about ice.
What? Okay. Oh, the save. Oh, the save.
No, Weedle, why? Actually, that one was Caterpie. Caterpie
I
got
didn't
me.
get a checkpoint for such a long time.
Let's see how you feel about electricity. I really don't think this one has a weakness. Oh, not the Orb of Destiny. Oh, come on.
Wait, what?
Well, this is not good. Yep. So bad at dodging the punch attack. Why is the frog the hardest one for me?
I'm so confused.
All right, I'm
I
tempted
must
to
have
use this.
barely missed where I was supposed to go or something. I didn't see it at all.
I'm gonna use this elf, but the elf is kind of a double-edged sword because I can't.
No! Why didn't you jump? Ah!
Can't deal damage with the saber when the shots land.
Hello?
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
I'm just straight, like, I get down there and I don't see where to go.
There's a section on one of those levels where it was like you had to go up and then there was just like a part of the wall that was like it was a slightly different color because there was another one of those doors that like opens. So it was tricky. I'm not sure this elf is actually helping me. It's helping me when he goes up into the center. I'm really bad when he goes up into the center.
Oh, there it is. Jeez.
Yeah, that I was stuck on that too. Oh, come on, you're so close. I couldn't reach. You're so close. Why do you got to do the ball again? Come on. No, it was at 1 HP. Come on, man. All right, I'm thinking if I don't get it on this attempt, Keys, we just call it.
Sure.
Like, I'll try to go to the boss after if I kill the frog on this attempt, but if I still get stuck here. I'm going to not have the little elf for now. Yeah, I'll just not try to attack him when he's up there.
Okay, I'm about to fight green again.
Nice, good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
You know what? I'm doing a lot better on this boss when I just don't try to get up there. And okay, yeah, got through the toad.
Nice.
I probably could have been doing way better at that boss.
Aw, man, I can't wait to go through all this again after I die. Longest cutscene yet.
Yeah, just don't die.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hope.
I don't know how I just lived. Oh my god. Why did you have to add so many spikes here? It really wasn't necessary. We get it. We're already intimidated. How do I even do this? I'm so annoyed. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do that.
What in the world?
That's how I'm doing it. No, come on.
Okay, good. First try. First try.
Nice, good job.
Oh. Thank you, Sub Tank.
To get to the boss.
Thank you, Sub Tank.
Yeah.
You're the greatest.
That's what saved me too.
My hero.
Keys, how am I supposed to get through this bit?
Very carefully. You look ridiculous.
My problem is I can't aim up with the grapple. Dude, what? Why can't... Can I just not grapple that ceiling, I guess? I don't know how I'm supposed to land on that spike.
Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna get through the boss rush.
Oh
super
wait, I can
quick
do
and
that.
catch
I'm a
up to you.
fool.
No.
No,
Ah!
I missed the ladder. Okay, but that makes more sense now, at least. The ladder is just a bait. Or to deal with the enemies.
All right, all right.
Okay. No, I wanted the health. Okay, well, who needs health? Okay, this is probably final boss. Or maybe multi-stage bosses. Oh boy.
Ah, I didn't mean to do that.
X is dead. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, come on. Stop monologuing and just fight me already. Trying to go fast here. Okay, the elf grew wings.
Oh, it's not because I died.
I'm sitting here like mashing away because I don't know when the text is going to come back. But I'm just watching
one
an
boss
animation.
down.
If this, hopefully you don't have to watch this cutscene every time. Because if so,
That'd be horrible.
I'm giving it one attempt. If
That's
that were
fair.
the case,
That's fair.
this is way too long. Well, I sure don't see a checkpoint anywhere, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna cut the boss's health in half if this thing works on the final boss or potentially final boss. We're gonna sub-tank it up. Oh, don't block.
Fire guy sucks. I hate it here.
No, what are you doing? He's stealing my health. That's the worst. It's like the opposite of what I want you to do. Okay. That can't be the final boss, though. It must be multi-phase. So I used my thing too early. Okay, that sure was a scream. Oh boy. You weak to anything? You're probably not. Just do whatever I can. Okay, well, it's not electricity, I can tell you that. I don't know what's happening. I'm dead. Okay. Well, let's see if it wants to make me go through that entire thing again. It looks like it is.
Boy.
So that was final boss, but if it's going through the whole thing again, yeah, we're not watching this whole cutscene again. Unless you really want to, Keys, but
I am gonna try
minutes.
the frog one time.
Okay, I'll keep doing this while waiting, I guess. It's probably I need to
Wait, that's not a frog, that's a snake.
I was gonna say I need to toggle off the save assist at this point, but apparently I can't do that right now. Because you might not have to rewatch it if you're not using the save assist thing. Yeah, Frog Boy's not. So you're in the first 3 refights. There's a whole another room you got to get to with another 3 refights.
Ah, Slinkies.
Oh boy. Can I fast forward? No. Well, I'm just gonna watch you, Keys, while I mash
Well,
away.
there you go.
Nice.
First try on the snake.
You said you wanted to do the frog, but the frog was not in the room you're in.
Yeah, apparently. So I don't know if I want to do it anymore.
Okay, since I'm already like halfway through this cutscene,
Yeah,
keep
you
going.
might as well
I'll give it one more try.
Yep.
And we'll see. I'll try turning off the toggle assist once it lets me. Or I'll toggle the save assist. And then, like, because maybe then I won't have to watch the cutscene every time. I can't imagine they made you watch the cutscene every time. Nice damage boost. This is like classic TFS though, like season 1 or 2 TFS, which just like just keep going. We used to have 4-hour estimates.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah.
Okay, fire seemed fine on you, but does something work better?
Ah!
Ice doesn't seem to work any better.
You know what? The bugs win. I'm tapping out. I'm watching you now.
Okay. Can't see him. What are you doing?
Man, they hacked me.
Okay, I don't think any of this mattered, but
Believe.
okay. No. Good. Just do that move. I can dodge that move. No, that's the one that drains health. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I forgot to remind me when this next phase starts to try to toggle save assist. Because I forgot.
Toggle save assist.
Oh, the scream, dude.
Got this.
All right. Toggle it off. Because then maybe that'll mean we don't have to watch the cutscene. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Nerf the boss by 50%. And use all the rest of our sub-tank. And here we go. That thing does so much damage.
No.
What the heck?
You were so close, though.
If I had a full sub-tank, maybe I could have made it. Okay, let's see if the cutscene's happening, we're not doing it anymore, folks. Because I'm not watching this thing again. Okay, good. There's no cutscene if you turn off the toggle assist, so I'm actually consuming lives. That makes sense. Oh, but my sub-tank is gone. And the elves are gone. Oh, no, Keys. Yeah, this will be my last attempt, folks. Not off to a good start. That's the healing move.
Oh my god. This fight's horrible.
Oh, really not off to a good start. Okay, one more. That didn't count. That didn't count. One more real attempt.
Okay.
One more real attempt. That one, you know, that was just a silly attempt.
The sun was in your eyes.
Yeah. At 10:15 p.m.
Yeah.
I was so surprised by nothing being in the
He's a
in
jerk.
the inventory menu. come on.
While Hobbs is doing his final attempt, just want to remind everyone real quick that this is the only show for tonight. Well, but don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern for Grudge Match. It's going to be a fun time. Grudge Match is always a fun show to watch. I just want to remind everyone, too, that SGDQ is around the corner. May 28th to June 4th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Registration is still open until the 3rd, so you have a chance to make it. I highly recommend you go. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff like on-site activities, an arcade, the event itself. You can meet a bunch of cool people. You can join us in the tradition of standing in the hotel lobby for 30 minutes trying to figure out where to eat.
Dude, how... Come on.
How are you supposed to win this?
Stop doing that move.
All right, 1 HP in a dream.
Stop. Drop health. Oh, he didn't drop health. All right. For real. Absolutely last one, no matter what.
Oh my god!
Because I think it's not going to happen without the elves. You know, now that the elves stayed consumed, I don't think it'll happen. So I think I'll have to watch the cutscene every time if I want a shot at this. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah. Don't do that once I let go. Do it before. There you go, like that. Yeah, do that move more. Where was that? Okay.
Okay.
There's like no way, though. I had dropped the boss's health by half last time, and I still died so quickly.
You just got to do twice the amount of damage that you were planning on doing. And take 80 million% less damage.
Exactly.
Don't get hit.
I haven't even seen most of his moves yet, you know? No, not this thing. This is the thing that does so much damage.
Does it just stay on forever?
I don't know. Okay, it seems to be gone. Oh, where are you going? I don't like that. Okay. Stop doing that. Oh, no, it's a different one. Oh, it's floating. I thought it would roll around on the ground.
Yeah.
No. What are you doing? No. I'm going all the way to the wall. Okay, where are you going? I did too early. No. Is that it?
Nice.
Did I actually do it?
Was the last 10
I did it.
For real? You did it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
With
the elf things are just crutches.
They're just crutches, yeah, with no nerfing of the health or anything. Wow.
Incredible.
Okay, well. Cool.
GG. What a clutch.
That was... Oh, I cannot believe. I thought when I missed that one at the teleport, like when I released it too early, I was like, well, that's it. I lost it because I'm going to die for one more hit. I thought it was going to take 2 more to kill him. Oh, man.
Wow.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully, this inspired some of you to try out speedrunning for yourself. You really don't need to, spend hundreds of hours practicing tricks when you are just getting into it. You just got to try to go fast. That's all it is. Try in your casual playthroughs. It's really fun to just try to discover stuff. And yeah, my first 0-2 speedrun and my first win in a Mega Man game over keys.
Hey, see, look, my screen is correct. History is about to be written.
Thank you, everybody. Keizaron did all the sign-offs. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.